Hello everyone, just checking in today. I thought it would be nice to do a little bit of a reflection. Today I just got done talking with a lady named Maria, and she was really super nice at the company that I am going to be working for. The job situation down here isn't exactly something that I would call an easy thing for everybody. Unfortunately, Ron and I came down here, and with his millwright college education, he was able to get a position right off the bat that most definitely provides for us, but I always like to do something too so that we can have some of those extras and certainly do nice things for our adult children and grandchildren, as well as supporting my missions that I do, and just a variety of things, just like any family. Since I got down here, I didn't really seriously look for something right off the bat. For the sole reason of that I knew that we were moving to one area and that we were in the process of buying the home that we live in, which was in a different area, and I wasn't sure where exactly I wanted to work. And I also knew that we would need me for the unpacking and getting our new home situated, followed by the visit with our children over the Christmas holidays. We were really fortunate to have Sam and Nate and the kids come down for an entire month in the month of December, and then Matt and Carrie came down for 1 week, so that time was so very precious, and I just wanted to be able to not only spend it with them, but I wanted to be able to help with the, cooking and organizing of activities and all of those different things. So I decided that come January, I started looking a touch before January just because of getting the resumes out there, but I was going to get serious about getting a job. And I had gotten called the other day from a recruiter for a position, and I had to do some testing and data entry and some computer types of things to do an assistant type of position, office position, and I passed everything. So I went in and talked with Maria today, who was really nice, and they're going through the process of getting me started. So now I'm going to be going through another change. Before that, I had stumbled upon some help with a company that does printing, so it was kind of neat because I got to do some of the Black Friday flyers for certain stores at a printing company, but that was when they were busy, if I was available. So it was cool to have that type of flexibility. I'm at a stop sign here, so I can turn that a little bit. So it was cool to have that type of flexibility for a while, but I knew that eventually I would want something more stable and regular and within my education. I worked hard for that, so I'm kind of excited to see what path this is going to lead me on. But they seem like they're a very family-orientated company. I almost cried when they told me that they would most definitely give me the flexibility to go on I did contain myself, by the way, but that they would give me the flexibility to go on mission trips and go back home to Wisconsin, whether to visit family or do fundraisers, and if there was anything I needed. They just have a certain busy season, and they asked if I would stay away from scheduling it around there, which is definitely something that's doable. So I've really truly been blessed with the opportunity. So I'm really hoping that it works out. And the funniest part about it is it's right around the corner from the apartment that we were staying at in the old section of town. So I pretty much knew right where to go and know my way around. So that is a really, really cool thing. I do think with some of these temporary positions that are down here, this isn't one of them, but some of the things that I was doing before, like with the temp company, I think it can be tough for some people to make a living that needs to make a living. So my heart goes out to those people, but it was really an eye-opening experience for me, and I got to meet some pretty nice people along the way. So I've been thankful for every experience that I've had, and one thing that I always keep in mind is that I am not any better or any less than anybody else, and that there isn't any duty that is, or job or chore or whatever you want to say, that's above or below me, that I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And for a while I was sorting mail and stacking post office bins and doing some physical labor type of work. So it'll be nice to be able to get back into the office. But like I said, I really met some great people along the way, and it's just been fun to kind of punch a clock and not have to think once I got home. So that's been a neat experience. I've always had my job pretty much with me around the clock. So yeah, so this is where we're at. I also got news that the kids are going to come back around again, which obviously I'm going to be working, and I'm not going to be in an entertaining state while they are here, but I get to see them in the evening after I get home from work, and that's going to be fun for a little bit, to get to spend a little bit of a extended length of time with them while they're still in Florida. So they're thinking about what is next for them. So that's kind of a cool thing, that they're having some new beginnings themselves. So I'm hoping that everything will work out for them and go smoothly without too many bumps in the road. For those of you that don't know me and are just tuning in today, our daughter and my son-in-law, they have 3 amazing children, and he works a seasonal job back in Wisconsin doing construction types of things, and he also has a semi-driver's license, but in the winter time the construction business doesn't go, so they had saved over the course of the year to be able to go on a camping adventure, which is really cool. During the winter months, the kids are homeschooled and super intelligent. I wish that was more of a thing when the kids were younger, because I would definitely take the homeschooling route these days. It just offers so much flexibility, and I see the kids flourish with what their interests are. A little bit of a fight with some math questions I see here and there when they're doing the homeschooling at my place, but not any different than any other kids. But it's been so neat for them to be able to have this experience. So that's pretty much how the best Florida life has been. It's going to be nice for me to start to get a little bit of community and meet some people. I did meet a lady at the printing place that has been very kind to me. We haven't got together outside for a coffee or anything like that, but every holiday I've gotten a Merry Christmas or Happy New Year or whatever text, and she works a second job, so she has asked me if I wanted to come and help out at that job as well, and we've just really gotten along well. So even though we haven't done anything outside of work, I guess you could say that she's probably the first person down here that I would consider to be a Florida friend, because I really do enjoy her that much. So that's been kind of neat for me. But I am looking forward to meeting new people, being able to be in Wisconsin and pick up the telephone and say, hey, Tara, or Bree, or whoever it might be, walk down to Mary Kay's house, my friend Mary Kay, and sit in her hot tub and have a morning coffee 3 blocks away from me. I just don't have that down here. A part of it is because of the moving and then moving again. A part of it is because we've been so involved with the kids over the month of December. We of course had the hurricane in there that we evacuated to Tennessee for, and just all of these different factors. And I'm sure some of it's my own fault too, but it's time to establish ourselves and get some roots here. And I don't know, just really live our best life as residents. We live here. I still can't believe that we live here, but as residents rather than as tourists, which we haven't been in tourist mode in a very long time, but it's just kind of a neat thing. So that's the little update on everything that's been happening. So I hope that all my family and friends are doing well and everybody is happy. And if you think somebody that's just tuned in that doesn't know me and you're thinking about relocating, I think it's going to be a thing where I do little updates and recaps on what is happening from time to time, because there are a lot of very real things and things that you have to think about along the way, and things that are going to happen that are out of your control, and things to plan for. So maybe some of what I've experienced can help you along the way if you're one of those people. I have no idea how military people or people in certain management jobs do it, relocating from place to place. I have absolutely no regrets, but it is certainly an adjustment. So with that said, I guess the question of the day could be, how do you adjust and how do you blend in and make the best of life in every situation, whatever hurdles come your way? How do you make the challenges into positives? You can word it however you like, but I think you understand. Hopefully by now you speak Danielle and understand where I'm going with something. So apply it to yourself however it is important to you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and you'll get more of these updates, as well as some of the adventures of the new places that we're seeing. Have a great day, everyone.